What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with everybody? I'm live. I'm live. I'm alive. Sick. No. I'm live. What's up, Seven? What up? You're on mute. Okay. Gotcha. Brother, I can't hear you. I hear noise, but I don't hear you. Me? It's not me.
Hey, Papa.
Patty, Jesse. Good morning.
Hey, Mr. Seven.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I feel great. I can't be any better.
How's your
Well,
mom?
My mom's doing great. Thank you for asking. She got 2 black eyes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, sir.
Hey,
What's up, brother?
good. Hey, Patty, how are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Just in the
Doing
house.
good. I just got back from Maine an hour ago.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Long ride.
My wife
Long
drove, so I didn't mind too bad.
Coming home, didn't care.
Yeah, she boogaloo too, man. We did 80, 90 almost all the way home, all the way down 95, man. I mean,
No traffic.
we were cruising. I mean, we were sucking down fuel like no one's business.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, you know, a big freaking GMC V8, you know.
Yup. Always sucked it up. What's
But-
everybody up to?
So how you feeling, man? You're looking pretty good.
I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gave you a fucking good scare, huh?
I scared the shit out of me. I
Fucking
couldn't
right.
breathe. I couldn't breathe.
That is the scariest fucking thing to happen to anybody is not be able to breathe.
I could
Like
feel
drown-
my face tingling, like no oxygen getting to
Right.
my head.
Oh,
My
yeah.
head getting all head in.
Yeah, I started seeing that gray shit and them little black
Oh.
dots.
How did they
and-
know?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
how
man.
they to you. Was it asthma?
They found out I have emphysema now. COPD and
Yep.
asthma.
Brought on by the humidity and heat?
Oh yeah, major.
Oh, that kicks it off.
Oh yeah. Plus, I wasn't doing my medicine right, and I was just being an idiot.
Plus, you look the last couple of weeks, you had these big jars of fucking dabs you've been fucking sucking down.
Yeah, that
That's
too.
bad.
Yeah, I got to cut back on that. I did one yesterday, and I haven't touched it in 4 days.
Yeah, I would do what Howard fucking Chaco does. He just
Yeah.
he's got a kick-ass recipe for cookies, and he just
There you
eats one. He eats one cookie, and he's all fucked up, man.
Is he?
Yeah, you should see him, man. You can tell when he's high. He's high as a kid. He's talking his ass off. You know, when he eats a cookie, then 20 minutes later, he's you know, it's funny, man.
That's how Patty gets.
That's how I get in them.
Smoke some good weed with Patty. 5 minutes later, she's
Yeah, right. Same.
good.
You know,
Yeah, you can tell
I can always tell because my tongue all of a sudden gets fucking dry as the desert. man.
Oh, hell
You know,
yeah.
and my eyes kind of squint down. You know, I mean, that tells me that the edibles have kicked in. You know,
Yep.
'Cause
Right
it's-
on.
I can always tell because I'm suddenly not irritated by anything at all.
I get the
In any
quinchies
way.
and the munchies.
Just
Right
have
there.
even-
That's
For
what
sure.
some good edibles.
yeah, the usually hits me
Well,
first. Like,
you can tell the shitty ones because nothing happens.
True
Tell
that.
you what,
I mean, the ones around that you get around the dispensary around here, they don't do anything, man.
No.
taste it.
You know, so I've been
Nah, they're there for $1, not for giving medicine out.
That's right.
That's the way they are.
that's me.
It's all about
Oh, I'm back.
How's your back?
Back's fine, dude. I got that fucking purple mattress, man. It's a fucking lifesaver, man.
They
I mean,
say they're
Where
I'm
am I
telling
at?
you. Listen, I've had a bad back for a long time, man. My last surgery was in 18, and we have an air number bed. And I thought, well, okay, it's got to be just my back is really fucked up because I never really felt that great after the fucking surgery, you know? And I'd get up in the morning, and some mornings I'd say to my wife, man, like this fucking bed's killing me. It's killing me, you know? But, you know, you don't think about it. You let it go, and
Yeah.
life goes on, you know? So I heard it a couple of weeks back, and it was the worst I've ever had, man. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse day by day. I get up in the morning. Finally, I couldn't even fucking walk, man. And I'm like, holy shit. So I called the fire department and everything, see who I had to put a claim in with, man, you know, because I'm still covered under that, you know. So I called them, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're all set. And I'm like, all right. So I was about to call the doctor, and then I talked to Saj, Saj S online, and he tells me we were at fights one night. He goes, dude, you got to get the purple mattress. And I'm like, what's the fucking purple mattress? And he goes, it's on a grid, da-da-da-da-da. He goes, I have tried every fucking bed out there because he's got fucking injuries up the wazoo, man. You know, that poor
Yeah.
guy. So
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this fucking works for him, man. My fucking back and all the rest of my injuries should work out. So I said to the wife, I said, hey, let's try this bed and see what happens, you know. So
Right.
she, being not knowing, she just ordered a fucking twin, an extra long twin, for me to try it out. And then after the third night on it, I get up. My fucking back wasn't even sore. I was walking around like nothing, man.
Really?
And I'm like, holy fuck. You know, I mean, here's a model of it. This is the little display they give you.
Yeah,
It's- This is what is under the covers. There's, underneath this is on top, and there's, regular mattress stuff down here. So this
Yeah.
is the grid. It's
All
4
right.
inches thick. And this grid here, what it does is you know how like when you lay on memory foam, it stays the same shape as you do?
yeah.
Because it's got a
Yeah.
memory. This stuff doesn't. Because as soon as you move, it's almost like Saj described it, and he said it perfectly. He goes, it's like sleeping on top of a bowl of Jello. Is what it felt like because you kind of, but I'll tell you what, man, it pushes back at all your pressure points. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it really, I mean, Saj couldn't tell you enough things about it. Tell you what, I bought that fucking twin, and then I liked it so much that I replaced that with a king size one here at my house here. I took the twin up to Maine, and I bought another twin to go with it, and we put them together in a king size frame. So we have.
Right.
Yeah.
I bought, since I got that first one, I bought 2 more. I mean, that's how much I like it. You know, I mean, it's a fucking, for me, it's a lifesaver, man. I
I'm
was
going
like,
to look into it.
I think I had $4,000 or more into that air mattress, the sleep number bed. You know, those things aren't cheap.
Hell
And,
no.
and like I said, that was a lot of money for that freaking bed, and it's only about 5 years old, 6 years old, I think. And we brought that up to Maine, put it up in the spare room,
Yeah.
the company or whoever. But Yeah, the
He gets to sleep on a sleep number.
well, my wife
Yeah.
loved it. You know, she had no issues with it at all. It's just that my back just did not like that bit. We tried everything. We put the memory
Is it your
foam
lower
on it.
back?
What's that?
Your lower back?
Yeah, L5S1.
Damn.
Same shit another day here.
That's right. That's what anybody that's done any fucking work for a living, L5S1 is usually shot.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I have no disc there anymore. I have a piece of disc that's about, I don't know what they say, it's about that wide. That's all that's left.
Pancake.
I've had two operations to take the disc material out of the same place.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's not good. So yeah, they say that if something else happens, I'll have to get a fusion. You know, and I don't want to get a fusion. Fusion's not fun.
No.
No, they take a chip wedge out of your hips, and then they fucking jam it into your spine between the vertebrae, and then they take two rods, and he showed me the surgery, and they drill it into your spine. You know, they're about 6-inch rods right down there, and then with the hope of after 5 or 6 years, all that bone it just turns into a massive fucking bone, and there's no movement down there at all.
The hell with
I know a bunch of people that have had it done. They're like, I don't have any trouble, but man, it was 2 years of fucking misery, you know. And it was like, fuck that. I ain't doing that. I don't have to lift anything if I don't want to, you know, and I don't. I have my kids move anything that's heavy, and man, my wife falls. She won't let me touch anything. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I got fucking some stuff, you know.
Yeah, you got to shift it a
Well,
little bit.
You know, yeah, but that's it. You know, I mean, it's because it can go like that, man. You know, 1 minute you're fine, then just move the wrong way and you're screwed.
Ooh.
That's how my knee is.
Jesse's knees like that now that she's older. She's could probably need to have her hips all released, but
Oh yeah, I can just come down one step the wrong way,
Oh yeah,
and it's so bad that I can't put weight on it. I'm done,
Yep.
and then I'm done for 3 days.
right.
just-
I
Because
just
it came
had
down
the
step.
yeah.
I just had
Tell you what,
surgery on my knee too, and that's
I don't know if it's true for your back, but I found good shoes are important.
Yeah.
that's right.
There's
Hell
That's
yeah.
right. That's what my buddy, a buddy of mine that retired from the military. He always says a working man or woman needs 2 things: a good mattress and a good pair of shoes.
Yep.
Shoes.
Exactly.
I was wearing these flea bag shoes, you know, buying them here, there, and everywhere, and I'm at therapy, and the therapy lady yelled at me. She goes, "Look at," she goes, "I want you to go down. There's a store down the street. It was called the Goodfoot store." She goes, "It's no affiliation, but she goes, they sell orthopedic shoes for people that have bad backs like you." So,
Wow.
and I go down there and I try on a pair of shoes, man. I'll tell you what, they're the most comfortable shoes I ever wore, man, because they actually fit right. They measure you. Remember the old-fashioned shoe store? You go in, they measure you and everything.
Measure.
They do the length and they always put it on the shoes.
That's right. And she brought out the shoes, man, and I tried them on, and I was like, oh, what a difference. And they're a little more money, but I've been going there ever since. I buy my shoes and my sneakers from there. The
Yeah,
only
they
problem-
kind of balance your feet out, don't they? So that helps set your spine for
Exactly.
Right.
A firm footing, as they say, you know, and
Firm
arch
foot.
support
Keep
and all
them
that.
long ways.
It's all these little things that you got to do when you get old that you never had to do before. You know?
I'm not there yet, but
Oh,
I
don't
don't
worry.
want to.
You're catching up fast. I just think I think the fire department fucking just wore me out, man. I really do. That's all.
Guarantee I'm older than you, Mr. Seven.
What's that?
I guarantee I'm older than you.
I don't know. I'm sick. I'll be 60 in January.
I'll be 63 next month.
Oh, okay. So you got
Oh,
a couple of years on me. It was funny.
That's
We
still
just
young.
my wife's friend and her boyfriend were up, and they were both 63. They come up
Yeah.
for a day. We spent the day out on the lake. We were cruising on the pontoon boat and shit. You know?
You doing any fishing, Seven?
No, I didn't get a fishing license this year. So, and I don't take any chances up there because them bastards up there, man, they are ruthless, man.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're hanging in fucking trees and shit, fucking looking out with fucking binoculars.
Dude, they get binoculars. You can see up to
Oh
2
man,
miles.
you seen the show, man?
Yeah.
The Northeast Game Warden, you know, the up north
Maybe
woods.
it's wrong.
Yeah.
One of them dudes on the show was my neighbor's nephew, nephew's son. It was his nephew's son. That's what it was. And he was on the show, man. It was like he was a game warden. McKinnon was his name, and it was like, oh no shit. But yeah, so I
Yeah, ruthless.
you know, I mean, when I was first up there, right, I used to run my boats unregistered and everything, man. I'm like, fucker, who cares? We're way up here, right? And then I got to talking with my neighbor, and he says he was pulling away from the dock with his family on the boat. He goes, I opened up a fucking beer, and he goes, within fucking 30 seconds, those idiots come zooming over and wanting to give me a fucking whole sobriety test and everything. I'm like, no, I'm not. Arrest me if you want. I just open that beer. I have had 2 sips of beer. And then he goes, all right. So he starts busting his balls over life jackets, right? It's a huge pontoon boat. He's got like 10 fucking people on the boat, right?
Oh, boy.
He's 2 life preservers short.
So I take-
no.
$400 each.
Yeah.
So they fined him $800 for
They
2
make it
life jackets. So the way I look at it, man, I think I get my boat only carries 8. I think I have 10 or 11 life jackets on that.
Right.
Just you know. And then,
Food for thought, though, right? Have the right amount.
Yep, exactly.
I bet they love slapping that fine for over maximum capacity too. I bet they have.
Yeah, because it's posted. It's posted right on the boat where you can read it. Everybody can see it, you know. But some of these boats, this guy's got a pontoon boat. I think it's a 24 or 26 foot long. It's fucking huge. He's like sitting in this big giant fucking looks like a goddamn recliner. It's so big, you know. It's to drive the seat, you know. And then I looked over there and there was 6 people sitting across on the back seat, like, you know, a couple were kids, but there was still 6 people there. And
Right.
so I mean, in the driver, there's 7. Then there was like 5 or 6 up front, and another 5 over there. It was like, you know, he can put some people on that boat. It's got I think the thing cost him 50 or 60 grand.
Oh, they're big. We've
it's
seen one
crazy.
the other day. People
nice.
were going over. It's bad. It was huge, and they were coming down. Not the back road, but the secondary road down.
Oh, yeah.
Took the through route, and quit laughing. In 2 places, there's pin curves. Okay,
Oh yeah.
but not they couldn't get around. The bad part was people were trying to come the other way. That was a mess. They had to back all the way down this dude's gravel driveway. It went, ooh. It was fun. The day that the big went over there on Augusta, Berlin.
Oh,
Yeah, we used to have a really big one. It was a 24 footer. I bought it used. We didn't know if we'd like it or not. You know, we never had a pontoon boat before, but the kids liked it. They jumped. They can tube off the back, and they jumped.
Yeah.
When they were small, we used to go. They would dive off it out in the middle. It was like a dive platform. And now, but it was a beater. It was a beater. I think I paid $5 grand for it, and I ended up selling it 4 years. I had it for 4 years. And I sold it at the beginning of the season when everybody's looking for them, and I got $4,500 for it. So I was like psyched, man. And then we grabbed this one. It's a 2018, 2019. It's a 18 foot. It's you know the Bass Pro Shops. It's one of theirs. It's a bass buggy. It's called. And
Is it the one with the adjustable canopy? I love those where it has the canopy that'll come off the back and cover the entire pontoon.
This goes up covers half of the boat. But we were talking. I was talking to my wife. I said, you know what? I'm going to get another one for the front, so you can pull it up because you know when you're out on the lake and it gets really hot on those really hot days, everybody's fighting to get under the shade. You know.
They have the kit.
Oh, they do. Oh, yeah. They have all kinds of stuff for those. This is the boat though. You can plug a trolling motor right. There's a little hole to plug a trolling motor in. It has two live wells, and it has fishing stations. and there's a seat in the back, 2 up front, single seats, to fish off of. So it's really a fishing boat, and it's
Cobra.
my wife's boat.
Cobra. Cheers, brother.
It's up my alley. I love it.
Most joints. What's on down?
Where's Cobra? He's not on here yet. You got to put him on here, knucklehead.
He's in the chat.
Oh, I don't have chat up. I'm sorry. I'm the knucklehead then.
Tablet.
Yeah.
I gotta look.
Yes, sir, Cobra. I am very well, sir. Thank you.
I gotta switch to
Hey,
YouTube.
Cobra.
Hey, Cobra, what's
Mr.
happening,
Kevin
man?
Patty. I fucked up on my prednisone like an idiot.
Oh, is that what
Oh,
you did?
don't do that. My dad would forget his, and he was on oxygen 24/7. He would still gasp if he didn't have his prednisone full of that fluid and shit off, man. I'm telling you,
Terrible.
Right.
you take that.
Cobra. He's calling you a knucklehead, Seven.
I am a knuckle. Yeah, I know. Listen, it took me 5 minutes to get my microphone working when I got here.
I couldn't figure out how to get back on YouTube.
I'm
It's been a
telling you.
while.
It's been,
Oh, shit.
hey, I've been up in the woods, man. In the woods. All right, there we go. Now we can see the chat.
The woods of Maine.
Oh yeah, we're rural, man. I mean, well, probably just like you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I drive down a 10-mile dirt road to get to my camp, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, man, and it's the road's pretty good now. Now getting up there because more and more people are
Living
building
down
up in the
Yeah.
camps
Yeah.
now. So I mean,
That's
when I
the
went up
problem
there,
with parents. Everybody wants it.
that's it. I bought up there 20 years ago, and I built my house in 2014. And but I mean, we camped on there with our camper, and we put a septic system in and drilled a well, and long before we built the house, because we were tired of my neighbor would give us water, so we would just take like 20 gallons at a time, fill up the RV tank,
Hell yeah.
And we did that for a couple of years. Then that got tired. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just drill a well? And then it was like, we had a guy come in and did the septic for us. And then we cut a path down to the water and bought a dock. And it's like we had everything there except for a house. It was finally in 2014. I was like, well, fuck it, let's just build a house. I
There you go.
a house here in this town. I came in with a few bucks, so I was like, you know what? Let's build a house now while we can. And we did. We built a 4-bedroom house. It's 2-story. It's built it out of 2x8s. It's all heavy-duty construction, man. And the best part about it is I have paid cash for everything I've done up there. I
Don't
don't
have to
know.
worry about
Right
it.
on.
I don't know. It's not done. It's I mean, right now I'm getting ready to install the kitchen cabinets.
How's that coming out?
I haven't brought them up yet. They're still in the garage because they weren't urethane. And I told Kathy, I said, I am not bringing these up if they're not urethane, man, because it's too easy to get a stain on them or something, And then if you're stuck looking at it forever, man, because you ain't getting no greasy burger stain out of it or something, So I'm like, no, they'll stay here, and I'll bring them out in the driveway one day when it's a calm day, and I'll just spray them all at once, just get the spray gun out and just urethane them all, get 5 or 6 coats on, they'll be fine, So yeah, we just had it insulated last November, and we have the spray foam put in, and that's just expensive, man. That was 20 grand, man, for that shit.
Yeah, but it's worth it though.
It is, because I'll tell you what, you knock on that stuff now. It's not like it's foam, like where you can push it in or dent it or anything, man. It's knock on it, it's fucking hard as a rock, and
You have
it's
to worry about the winter.
nothing, man. That there is not one single leak in any place in that entire. There never it was always a tight house, right? But now it's so tight that an ant or a flea couldn't even fucking get in there, other than through a window or a door. That's the only way. I mean, there is literally. I'm walking around looking right from the foundation. Under, I only have a 4-foot crawl space, but from the foundation, it's sealed all around the whole sill plate, and then above that, it's every fucking wall cavity all the way up to the peak, right to the peak, man. And it's supposed to only be 2 inches, but you can tell somewhere it's 4 inches and 5. It's
Hey,
only
Cobra.
you only need 2 inches because.
What's up, sir?
What's going on,
Hey,
guys?
what's up, man?
Hi, Patty.
Thank you for popping in. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm very well. Better.
I guess. How you doing, Seven? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, man, I've been up in Maine for.
I just heard the story, so go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So anyway, the spray foam. Yeah, it's really good, man. And I'll tell you what. Even I thought it would knock the noise down, like from rain, because I have a metal roof on that house.
I was just gonna ask you that.
And it didn't.
No.
Metal. I love the sound of rain, but on the metal roof, man, it's loud. I mean,
it's loud as shit, especially when it pours.
Oh man, it always sounds like it's torrential rain, and then you walk out onto the porch and you look, and it's just like a regular rain. But when it does, when it hammers down up there, it is loud, man. It's like, it wake you up at night loud. It's like holy fuck. But yeah, man, I've done that place, so it's zero maintenance other than if you want to like go up there and power wash it. I vinyl sided it. I do it looks like cedar shakes, the kind of the vinyl I used. So it's
Would you use impressions?
Yeah, cedar impressions.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, man, it did. It come out really nice.
Yeah.
And then I got those are brown. The roof's green metal roof. So it's and now it's just ready to go. I just got to finish the interior walls. The 2 bathrooms are operable. I got to put a shower upstairs, finish the kitchen, then do the walls and the floors and the ceiling. I mean, they all got to be covered.
There'll always be more, brother. Always.
Always. Well, that's like friends of ours come up and they're like, "Wow, man, you built this?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, somebody had to do it." But yeah, it's getting there. Every time we go up, something better happens. Like we're off grid.
You're gonna call it the Ponderosa?
What's that?
You're gonna call it the Ponderosa?
I know, right? Everybody else around us has power. I mean, I could get power in there if I wanted to, but we don't want to. We like staying off the grid. And we have a generator shack, and I as a matter of fact, my new generator just came in. I'm going down in a little while to pick it up. It's the
is that from Maine?
Yeah, it's the new Honda EU 7000.
Those are nice.
Yeah, it's a super quiet one, but it makes 220. Like right now, when I have to pump out water out of the well, I have to fire up another generator because my little Honda is only a 110 volt generator. So, and that one there, me and the wife were talking about that today. We bought the 3000, the EU 3000, back in 2012.
We just bought one of those, the 3000 for the kids.
Yeah, man, and it's a fucking champ, dude. It takes a quart of oil.
Yeah.
Right. There's no oil filter, nothing. You just unscrew a little screw on the front of it, drain the oil, and put a new one in.
That's it.
But we've used that thing since then. Never changed the battery in it. Nothing. I change the oil every 40 or 50 hours, and just dumping gas through that thing, man. It runs I'd say 14 to 16 hours on 2.5 gallons of gas.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm counting because I shut it off at night. It's usually off for 6 or 8 hours overnight. And then I'll turn it back on in the morning.
Yeah.
How's the lake? Are there any waves and shit on the lake?
What's that?
Are there any waves and stuff on the lake?
Oh man, there were fucking whitecaps out on my lake the other day. It's a pretty good sized lake. It's 8 miles long.
That's a good sized lake.
It's there's some deep parts, but for the most part, it's a pretty shallow lake. There's a lot of waterways that you have to navigate through. They got the buoys, the red and the green buoys, to get from there's one whole section of the lake where you have to go through the navigable waterway to get over there. We went through there this year, and it's kind of, I think it's creepy, man, because when the water's calm, you look down and there's this fucking ginormous boulder there, man. It's like, I mean, it's like as big as your fucking house boulder.
Yeah.
It's Maine. There's rocks everywhere, man.
Yes, sir.
But we were cruising along the shore, and there was no marking, no nothing, man. And thank God I was only going about fucking maybe 3 or 4 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, man, bam! Fucking motor hit a fucking giant fucking rock, and it was just a foot under the water. It didn't do anything to it though. The pontoon motors just kick up, and it didn't hit the prop or anything. But
you're lucky.
It was like it just came out of nowhere, and we were only 25 feet offshore, and there was a bunch of houses. We were just, that's what pontoon boats are great for. You cruise around, look at everybody else's shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I like pontoon boats.
You know, they're a great time. I've been bringing a big fatty out with me, a couple Red Bulls or something, man, just fucking cruising along.
Hell yeah.
And,
Yeah, watch out for the EP though.
yeah, man, they're out there. I didn't see them this weekend, but they were.
Oh, I'm sure they saw you.
Yeah, exactly. They're everywhere, man.
Yeah, especially there.
Yeah, I mean, we're like I said, we used to be really rural, but now the Bass Pro Tour stops there twice a summer, you know, and then in the fall and in the spring they're up there with bass tournaments and stuff, you know.
Yeah. It's a good
I'm
place.
sure it's not the big one you see on TV, but it's still the Bass Pro Tour. You know, those guys are all out there with their hot
Hell
rod
yeah.
bass boats with the 150 horse motors on them and shit, you know.
Those things move.
They do.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
My next door neighbor has one, and he gets on that thing, man. That thing, it just like jumps up out of the water. The only thing in the water is the fucking skeg and the prop. You know,
Yeah.
you know, you look at it, it's like you can see under the whole boat when he goes by, man. It's like, dude, that's kind of fast, man. Are the fish that fast? I don't know how to justify that.
Oh, shit. I don't think it's
So, how was everybody's fourth? Everybody do anything fun?
I had a real
I was in
good
the
one.
hospital, so I don't know.
Yeah, you were. We saw your story, man. You go to Disney World to go to the fucking hospital.
I know.
That sucks.
It was
Yeah.
hot. It was hot as hell there.
Oh, it's fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
Fucking
Florida.
Florida this time of year is bad.
I remember, I remember going to my aunt's house, and she lived in Denson Beach, you know, a beach town right near the ocean. And I still remember how hot and miserable it was there, man.
Yeah.
I don't miss it. I do
Summertime.
not miss Florida. In the wintertime,
I
I
don't
miss
miss it.
Florida, but not in the summer.
Yeah. I don't like any of them southern states. How is it where you guys live, Jess? Is it you guys get that real humidity down there?
Oh, incredible. I was on the next to the ocean.
80.
So, sorry, go ahead.
80% humidity.
80%. God damn.
Man,
We're
I
sitting
can't-
in. It's hazy
and our air
outside.
conditioners out.
and the AC's out. Oh man.
Yeah.
AC.
Day 3.
Ugh.
They got his hot, but it's so freaking humid that even 80 degrees, it's uncomfortable to do anything.
Right.
I lived out west for a while in Seattle, and I used to describe it to people as walking into somebody's mouth. That's what the summertime is like here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hot, it's humid, it's gross.
I always remember the first time we drove down. I was just a little kid, but I remember we stopped and we were in like South Carolina, I think, and the old man stopped at a rest area, and I opened the door, and I just felt like it was wet outside, and it was a sunny day, man. It was like,
Like walking into
Yeah,
the bathroom
I
after
feel that.
somebody's taking a shower. Like that's how.
Slap in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
we have a sheen like ugh on you.
It's foggy and raining today.
That's what I was telling them. It's a literal haze outside.
Yeah, I didn't even have to put the exhaust fan
I'll
on
tell
the
you this.
greenhouse.
It gets so
No.
humid that the map says that it's raining,
Yeah.
but it's
Well,
not.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Man.
This
Oh,
is-
that's what rain is, right? 100% humidity.
In the clouds.
Yeah.
It's basically we're sitting in a cloud.
Yeah.
Gross.
So we're some elevation here.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I think of when we're thinking of moving out of where we live, and it's like, man, I don't want to be somewhere where it's really fucking humid in the summer.
We thought about moving to Florida, but that ain't happening.
No, I
You
don't.
needed someplace to be a snowbird from because you had the main place. You need
Exactly.
someplace down south. Be a
Exactly.
snowbird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
over.
Yeah, exactly.
San Diego is really nice.
Yeah, but it's in California. Who the
The
hell?
opposite side of the country, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm
man.
just saying his like
Then what
vibe.
happens? What happens if I turn liberal, man?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Either that or I get shot out there, like in
Absolutely.
Yeah,
California.
you get shot there for sure.
Oh man.
Pretty
You
timid
know,
when you can.
it's funny, man. You drive around the lake up my lake up in Maine, and you see fuck Trump, and fuck Biden, and let's go Brandon signs and Trump signs on almost everybody's flagpole. And then when you're driving on the side roads to the highway, you see them Trump signs, and it's like, how the hell did this guy lose? You know?
Yeah, I know.
He won't. He didn't.
Yeah.
Whatever. Don't get me going on that.
He'll be back.
Yeah. But
I'm
anyway,
independent.
If he wants to come back,
I've always been.
back.
I've
Yeah,
always
if he
been. Here in Massachusetts, they call it unenrolled, and
Enrolled, yeah.
that's what I am. I'm unenrolled.
Yes, sir. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, we're not affiliated with any political parties.
I'm a
Nope.
Republican and proud of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
I've
want
never
people
been a registered Republican.
coming to
I
my
will say that.
primaries and deciding who am I going to vote for. You know, I don't
Yeah.
like people, Democrats, coming into our primaries. That sucks.
Well, see,
Yeah.
where I worked, right, it was a Democratic stronghold. So if you were a registered Republican and you needed a favor, you were fucked. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
a favor as in keeping your job favor, you know, through a politician. So
Which is total
I
bullshit.
was always, my mom as a kid told me to
If
register
you
Democrat.
accept it, then you know you're
And then as I got older, I just changed my affiliation to independent.
Damn it.
or unenrolled. That way, it's nobody's business where I vote. I mean, if they want to look it up, I suppose they could.
So there's this great board
I
that this man
I think it votes private, sir.
not
Right.
far from where we live here, and it says if you're riding with Biden, you're an asshole. And I mean, this thing is 60 by 30 feet, and this
Yeah.
dude constructed it himself. And it's
There's
in
been
the-
a couple. I've seen a few of those on YouTube reports, and the people are like, "How
Yeah.
come we can't get this taken down?" They go, "It's freedom of speech,
It's
and it's
in-
on private property."
Yeah, and he's got like
Can't
asterisks.
do
Like he
shit
didn't
about it.
write out ass. It's like a asterisk hole.
Right, right.
You know, so he didn't like curse on it, so there's nothing they can do. It's in his front yard. But
Church,
it's huge.
the church community ain't been over there, so he must be all right because he put the asterisks in.
Yeah, sure, man.
You can say Biden butthole, you know.
Church said nothing about him having his son.
I don't think we have those kind of rules out here. They can't tell you what to do.
No, as long as it's decent.
Who decides what's
And
not
they agree with
decent? That's
Right.
where it gets fucked up.
Especially if the church didn't like the sign, it would have been
I thought-
down.
I thought
It would have
when
come
after the Roe v. Wade decision was, they all figured out what a woman was. I mean, 2 weeks before that, nobody knew what a woman was. And then all of a sudden, they all figured it out because they were crying, "You're taking my woman right."
Big fat belly.
I didn't hear what was said.
Jesse didn't hear it. She
What
said,
did
"Will
you
you
say?
repeat it, please?"
Oh, I'm sorry. It was like when, you know how the Democrats they're always crying, and the trans people, that they don't know what a woman is. You say, "What is a woman?" And they say, "A woman is anything he wants to be. A woman can have a penis and a beard and all this stuff, you know." And but when the abortion rights thing got sent back to the states for a vote, all of a sudden they all knew what a woman was.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
You know, they all knew what a woman was then, man. There was, and they were saying, as men, one lady was out there screaming, "If men could have abortions, this wouldn't even be an issue." And I'm like, "Well, wait a minute.
Right.
Last week you said they could. Last week you said you could have an abortion."
That is true. Real.
You know?
Well,
I mean,
it don't
I think
matter what you say. It'll happen
you know, I
anyway,
think it's
so.
funny. They're screaming and marching in the streets in my state, all around Boston, and it's like, you fucking assholes. There's nothing going to change here.
Nope.
There's
Nope.
nothing's going to change in this state. Nothing at all. I mean, I'm not real
Yeah.
happy about that, but I mean, that's the way it's. Same with
I
New
am
York
in
and
Jackson,
California.
Michigan. The prosecutor is going to prosecute anyone that does an abortion in Jackson, Michigan. I
He's
fucking
going
love
to
it.
prosecute
So it
the
is-
doctor.
What's that?
He's going to prosecute the
When
doctor.
they do that, they should
I don't know.
implement the
I'm
death
not sure if he
penalty
is.
for rape
Yeah, I
and
wonder.
incest.
He's a lawyer.
End of
Okay.
problem.
Well,
With the
that's
threat
it.
of public execution by hanging. Wouldn't that stop everybody?
Yeah.
Imagine
I
that.
would.
That's
What-
stuff
what- what
everybody's
they-
been doing a lot
What
of
they
stuff.
do in the Arab Emirates and those places, you get caught drinking driving. That's death. See you later.
Yeah,
First
that's
offense.
what I'm saying. If they
You
want
get
to,
caught stealing, they cut your hands off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's a good way to keep people on the up and up, man. You know,
People think twice before you get your fucking hand cut off.
that's right.
that's true.
You know, I mean,
I think fair is fair. So if they want to condemn women, they have no choice at all.
Right.
then there should be penalties that go along with that for people that cross the line and break the law by
Yeah.
incest and rape.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be
absolutely.
like that because it's a
Yeah, that
living
was,
death.
incest and rape. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a second, how often does that happen?
Hey,
Why didn't you take the morning after pill,
right.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
nowadays there are so many options. There's no excuse for it, But I mean, they said that I think it was in New York or New York City that they killed more African American babies than were born.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm
like,
super happy about that, I'm
that's
sorry.
fucking. I mean, if you have a black person, that says a lot. No wonder why the black community's only been able to. They've been 13% for so long. I mean, where all the other, racial communities have all
I believe her
grown.
name was Margaret Sanger, right?
Yeah, right. And boy, oh
I
boy,
know that shit.
and they fell right into that trap, which is really sad. But they said that they're all closing. They're closing all over the place. Those abortion halls there, Planned Parenthood. And it was like, wait a minute, you said you did all kinds of other services.
Wait.
Oh, with a little bit of abortions. And it's like, yeah, right. They were selling baby parts and everything, those scumbags.
Did you see my UFO video?
It's what?
See my UFO video?
I did. I mean, I took me and the wife watched it the other morning when we were having coffee. What the hell do you think that was?
I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
But I did see it. It looks like a little football comes out of the cloud and zips across, and then goes back in, comes back out.
Yeah, play it here.
And then what time was that? Was that on infrared camera?
9:30.
At night?
I was watching fighting with these guys. 9:30 at night, I think. It was just almost dusk.
Right.
You can see how on the map there the clouds are going across. Sorry, right there.
Yep.
That kind of shows the timeline. So there's no planes, and my house is right here. That's kind of what I'm proving there.
Right. Yeah.
And here's a close-up.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Come out of the clouds right here. What the fuck is that? And I show you all the time before it and all that. And it's kind of in and out of. I mean, it's like blowing smoke out of that butt, like it's in trouble.
There it is. See it? Plain as day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that part.
It is good.
You think it was having engine trouble?
That's kind of what went through my brain. And down lower, you'll see I do focus in on it. That it curves. It changes the direction. And what the direction is going in right now, that changes. So and usually that would never happen to something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right here, it's going to change. Not a good spot right there. You can see it go behind the trees and shit.
Yeah.
Right
That
there.
wasn't a bird.
No.
Was it a drone?
It came from the top of the sky. Now you can see pretty much 5,000 feet in the air. So that's awful high for a drone. And it
That's a
came down
UFO.
fast. If you look at the timing, it took 30 seconds to go from 5,000 feet down to the ground.
Wow.
That's a UFO.
Right over the telephone
That's
pole.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Right there.
The truth is out there.
So I don't know. I'm not saying it's an alien, but not something I know what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Yeah, in a few minutes.
As long as they don't want to share the weed, man, I don't care what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give them a joint.
Bring your own.
That's right. Bring your own.
I'd love to
BYO.
share some weed with them.
Yeah, but then they get all fucking stoned and fucking shooting you with lasers and shit for fun.
I really haven't looked at yesterday's video yet.
Damn. I don't know what I see.
Cheers, Dirty. How y'all doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just seeing shit. That's for real. I'd smoke more.
Hell yeah.
See,
That's crazy, Cobra.
man.
Yep, you just never know what's out there, man.
No, you don't.
And they're saying that the Air Force and the Navy get fucking thousands of fucking sightings of fucking that shit.
Of course they do.
Damn. They know what time it is.
I
Yes,
wonder
they
why
do.
that. Why do you think they hide it? So the population won't panic?
Yep. Basically.
Yeah.
Boy,
You know what? Maybe they do that to see the reaction they get out of the population of the planet. Do people freak out? Are they intelligent as a society to believe and open-minded enough to accept what's going on? Maybe that's what it's a question of.
Could
Are
be.
we ready?
I
Because
think
we know
having
That would
control of
fuck up
money and
everybody
power.
who thought that God put us here.
it
Well,
would definitely
yes,
break
well,
that
where
theory.
Because we're the only, a lot of Christians believe that we're the only planet in the universe that God put us here and we're special. They find out that there's alien life, their belief system
Sorry, Mom?
makes
It's
it
over.
upside down.
Oh
The
my God,
mind-
here's a magic answer for that because God made it.
Oh, wait a minute. They'll say there's a magic answer for that, Jess said.
God made it.
She said God made everything. That's be their excuse. God made everything. So they're making God. For sure. That would be the way they go. I went to church and
Well,
I said,
you know how you explain things in movies to kids? Like when something crazy happens, the kids are like, that doesn't happen in real life. And you're like, well, that's movie magic.
Right.
Well, there's religion
Movie
magic too. Where no matter what it is that they need to explain, somehow God's magic explains it.
That's right.
It's religion.
Strange man.
Here's the thing that gets me though, right? The great scientists and the people in the know, right? Like where I worked, there was MIT and Harvard and these people and the great minds of society, so to say, and they know that there's no God through science, as they say.
Yeah.
But they all still go to church.
Oh, they're indoctrinated.
Yeah.
Well, whatever the
scared.
case may be.
They got
You know?
fear. They got him with the fire and the brimstone and the hell.
Plan B. Plan B.
You know,
Fear.
right?
Fear.
You know,
If the
I
mystery
always
of
thought it
magic
was.
doesn't
Like my
Fear.
mom, when my mom passed, she passed of Alzheimer's, right? She didn't know who I was, who my kids were, who my wife was, didn't know
She was
anybody.
30
But she knew those prayers,
69.
man. She knew when to stand up and sit down, and the whole church thing was boom, 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 boom. It was fucking bizarre. It really was. Man. We'd bring her to
God.
church. It was like all on
Reminds
automatic. 'Cause, you know, it was.
reminds you of the cult, right? You train him.
Yeah, yeah.
Bob's dog. If I do all this, I get.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
I get to get
I
ahead.
do.
I won't burn when I die.
That's right. I won't go to hell and burn that lake of fire in the gnashing of the teeth.
And I like the God guilt, like the guilt that God
Oh,
gives.
yeah.
It's
The
like
guilt
the
that
guilt.
God gives.
Yeah, no, it's ever
Oh,
like
we used
the-
to. My Aunt Mary used to do that to her boys. We called it the Irish Catholic guilt. And my aunt, it was so funny, man. I lived with my aunt for a few years when I first got on fire, and I would say to my mother, I said, "Yeah, my Aunt Mary said this, and this," and she goes, my mother would just laugh. She goes, "Oh my God, she's trying to make you feel guilty." She goes, "Man, that ain't never gonna happen, is it?" My mother would laugh because all her boys,
Oh, man.
she would just say certain things, and they would do whatever Mama wanted, and they still do. And, you know, she's got one foot in, as they say. She's up there now, but yeah, she's still these big strapping boys, man. She said jump, they'd say how high, man, and sing them all, raise them all by herself, So
Irish.
yeah, she's
Yep.
When Irish eyes are smiling.
Get in
Yeah.
line. Get in line or I'll put you there. That's right.
That's pretty much the way
That's
it
right.
was for the boys.
That's right. That's what it was back.
Oh, the big dog would lay down. She's bored. I rode her around the yard a couple times on the Boonie Basher, but she still wants to be out there. I ain't going out in the rain.
Rain in there?
Oh, rain.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's drizzling.
It's actually pretty nice here today.
Yeah, it is not bad today.
Yeah, it's supposed to get pretty
Yes,
hot. I think it's what 79 and sunny right now.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Low humidity here, nice and cool. Echo, what temperature is it?
Yeah, the humidity's not here either.
71 degrees.
71.
Nice.
Expect a high of 79.
That's what it was up in Maine yesterday. You know, it was the low 70s, nice breeze, sun was beaming.
Man,
And my wife's, she's taking next week. She's working this week, and then next week we were going to go up again. But somehow or another, my daughter finagled a little friend trip in. So my daughter and 2 or 3 of her friends are going to go up there with my wife. I am not going for the girls' weekends.
Oh, come on, Daddy.
No, are you kidding me? Little girls are screaming all the time. You know, running around crazy.
They're worse than guys sometimes. Having fun.
When they're
Having
having
fun,
fun, man, it's like someone sticking needles in your ears. The screams and the high pitches.
Yeah,
Not so much now as they're getting older, but when they were younger, man. Oh,
it was
man.
that high pitched scream.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
my
they would all try to out high pitch each other.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah, so
I'm going through that now.
She's taking the girls up next Monday, next Monday, I guess, for a week. And it's like, well, that's good. Have fun.
Seven, I'm sure you do, but you have a lightning rod on your house up there?
No, I don't.
Oh,
And
damn.
I've been thinking about putting one in, to be honest with you.
It's gonna
We
be
got
grounded,
lightning,
right? Isn't your house grounded already?
No, it's
Well,
not on the grid.
Which I'm off the grid, so I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have a ground rod driven in the ground anywhere.
Oh
I
yeah.
was thinking about that because I was actually in traffic last week and I was looking at it. It was beside a church that had a wire running down. And I'm looking, and it was coming from a big spear on the peak.
Lightning rod, yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's no attraction to it, and actually the trees are a lot taller than my house.
But if it's going to hit you, it's going to hit
Oh.
you, you know?
Oh, without a doubt.
So
Without
it
a
just
doubt.
hits, you know, the house. It's, you know, you want the highest point on the house.
Yes, but you know that'd be a good insurance claim. Maybe get those new
Yes.
walnut floors. I
Yes,
had my
we're
eye
not there
on.
that often, so.
Well, that's like the other night we went and got
Yeah.
fireworks. We went and got fireworks, right? And we lit off a fucking shitload of fucking $400 worth of fucking fireworks, man. You know, in about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes. You know? But we do them off the dock, you know, and shoot them out over the lake, and it was really cool, man. So anyway, we get back to the house, and my wife, being my wife, that's been married to a firefighter for so long, she said, take that box of fireworks. They were in a milk carton, all the trash, and she said, put it over there on the rock, and she did. And then about a half hour later, she goes, I smell something. We open the fucking door. The fucking thing is sailing, man.
No way.
Yeah. There must have been some little smoldering thing in there.
That's all it
This is
takes.
a good hour after we had stopped. You know,
Oh
and,
my
I mean,
God.
and
Thank
so then
God.
so then I had to go out, and then I have a hose out there. There's no water in it because the generator's not running. So then I had to stop the generator, then turn the hose on, and then go put it out. Yeah, it was nothing big, but thank God they didn't leave it like up against the house. You know,
Thank God.
you know,
Thank
boys
God.
being boys. You know, because that would have set the vinyl right up easy. Like
That
nothing.
happened to me. My back porch. Buried
Oh,
to
yeah.
a lit cigarette in the can.
Yeah. Oh no
On
kidding!
fire. Yeah.
My wife had the grill one time too close to the house when she was cooking a roast, and it just melted all the vinyl and distorted it all. You know,
It'll
but
do it.
actually
It'll
catch
do
fire.
Papa, you want to see my plant from last night?
Hell yeah.
There
Let's
you
see 'em.
Ah, plant.
Well, here we are, Friday afternoon, 5:30ish. This is my girl going out here. So we got another girl just a coming along. And we'll walk over here.
You're all right.
We'll take a look at her. And here's our little bird keeper aware.
Go Kiki.
Here's another angle of these girls. And that girl.
Down, Shelby. Shelby.
There we go, guys.
There's no birds.
They're not in flower yet, right?
They're starting.
Yeah, it's getting close. Yeah.
Yeah. They're actually pre-flower right now.
I was gonna say that's pretty early. Mine didn't even start till it was almost end of July, August, right?
Usually.
Yeah.
Usually by the end of July, they're in full flower.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only done outdoor.
Are they autoflowers or?
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, those look really good for Ralph. Nice big ones.
Yeah. We put them in the ground the 2nd of June, and we've watered them once since the 2nd of June.
They look good, Ralph.
There's no feed, no nothing.
Hell yeah.
Nice, man. Look at that stuff.
Go 7. What do you got in
Oh,
there, 7?
yeah.
So see the fan? The fan's 4 feet tall, just to give you an idea.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
good. Put up full screen, man. Put up full screen.
How do you do that?
Just click.
I'll get it for you, Papa. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my son
Look
watered
those
them
yellow
for me.
leaves.
Yeah, my son was watering them for me. They're a little dry. He didn't know how
You
much
didn't,
to
you
water.
didn't kill him, that's for sure. Do a good
That's,
job.
that's all
Yeah,
I
good
said.
job.
Don't kill him, man. He did okay.
Yeah.
That one that's like right there by the fan. That thing's actually 2 feet taller than that. It's almost to the freaking ceiling.
Really? What do
When
you
you're
got in
flipping.
there?
That's one of those copycats. That one
Which
that's
one?
tropical runts that you gave me, Papa.
Oh, yeah. I can't
And then I
wait.
get some. I got a bunch of other stuff that I got from Seedman.
Seaman, yeah, you were telling me
Yeah,
about that.
there's some purple something or other in there, and there's a couple of Jack Heras, some Christmas tree. There's about 10 different strains in there, I think. And it's, like over to the right, there's 6 more plants there. So yeah, so it's and it's just been in flower.
Looking good.
now.
Just,
Just about. Well, yeah, actually, it was June 29th. I put them in the flower. So yeah,
what's
so
that?
you
I'm sorry.
yeah, I got to get some more CO2. I told you how much the CO2 is now, didn't I?
Yeah, $50 or something like that, right?
$62 now.
Holy
It went up
fuck.
again.
I can
Seems like
drive
every time I go to get it, it's more and more money now.
$15 here. I could drive it out there. Fuck that.
You know, it's almost that way.
No shit. Buy some bags.
You know, the bags are just blow. I think they just blow on. The CO2 works really good, so I mean, I don't mind spraying for it, you know. But I'll wait until almost the second month, and then just do it for the last month.
For the
you know?
most part, you can not use it in veg. That's
Oh, I never use it in veg.
right.
You know, and I usually started like right about now. Once I start seeing a little bit of buds, you know, the beginnings of it, and I would put the CO2 on and try to keep it at 1200, and it would last, you know, 2.5, 3 weeks.
You'll see
lucky.
it does go down quite a bit if you cut it down to 1,000. Just that little bit will change
Yeah.
the.
I can last a little bit longer, right? Right.
And unless you're really cranking your lights, like
Yeah, no, they're not on even on high yet. You know, they're probably under medium.
Oh,
Use some
fuck yeah, crank it.
I know. It's getting to that
I've been
point
saying
where
that forever.
because they all I topped a whole bunch of them, and they bushed out nice. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they look good.
Well, thanks. All right, Papa, take me off full screen, man.
You got it.
Thanks, Ralph.
Yeah, we got Dirty. Put this. How do you do this? Put this on full screen. And Dirty Rotten.
All right, hang on, Papa.
Dirty Rotten Imbecile.
All right, there you go. Full
Where was that? That in your house?
No,
6
that's
foot
dirty.
fence there, right?
That's from Dirty. The guy in chat. He sent me this.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks
nice.
good. Looks good.
It does. Looks really good.
Yeah, Dirty Rotten. That's that one of mine is a Christmas tree. That's a space dust.
see?
He's got
Yeah, I
Donkey
get that one.
Kong, I think it is. Is it Dirty Donkey Kong?
Says they usually harvest in October.
Yeah, that's right. I figured the end of September.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me.
He's got some nice plants out where he's at.
Where's he located?
I want to say California. I'm almost positive.
I'm back. I gotta get more coffee. Looks good.
Yeah, he's not bad. Not bad at all, Dirty. Looking good, bro. Looking good.
Awesome. Hey, big dog.
That's from Dirty Ryan Imbecile. What's up? All right, how do I get out of here? Let me figure this out. No, there we go. There we go.
Good job. Put you right there.
Hell yeah.
Put me right here.
There you go. Ralph knows his positions.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's where I like to be, in the bottom left.
Bottom
There
left.
you go.
Bottom left.
Yeah, Donkey Kong, Space Dust, Larry Burger, Pineapple Muffins, and Blue Angel, and etc. Beautiful job, Dirty. Beautiful.
It's good.
I got a lot of work on mine. I gotta trim them down. I gotta
Oh, he's in the Central Valley.
Central Valley, yeah.
Central Valley is the best place to grow. Isn't that what they say?
That's what I hear.
Well, isn't that is that part of that country our country that is they're going to be in a fucking lot of trouble pretty soon? It looks like for water.
Yeah.
I've been following this kid on YouTube channel Sin City Outdoors. They call themselves father and son team. They're usually fishing, and they've been going around Lake Mead and showing how much it's dropping. I mean, how rapidly it's dropping. I mean, it's like I've never seen anything like that, man. I mean, they're at the top of this boat ramp, right? And it's the main boat ramp for Lake Mead. And they go, the water was back here in 2000. And then they go, in 2010 it was here. And then they walk down the freaking ramp's about 2 miles long now, man, down to the water. And they're having to extend it even more to get in it. Now they're only letting shallow draft boats in there, no big V's in there, no big.
And yet the Great Lakes are overflowing.
Isn't that bizarre?
Isn't that fucked up? Just send it over there.
Yeah.
I don't have any canal or anything
You know,
like that.
listen, if it was a pipeline that had oil in it, the bitch should be built, man.
Wait, exactly. You know,
Water. What? Oh, well, that's just for
not enough
food.
money in that.
That's just for food and people. Fuck that. We don't make no money off of that.
What
That's
they
true.
should do, I know what they should do. They should operate a desalinization plant and send that to the people. Let the farmers use the natural water.
Right. I
Right.
agree.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
No. I mean, when I was down in Aruba, that was some of the best water I've ever had. And every bit of it came from a desalination plant.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be, that's an easy way to solve it. But nobody wants to spend the money to build a desalinization plant.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
they're
They don't
It's
like
not-
nuclear. That's what the
expensive to
trouble
run.
is.
But you know, it's what charge people for the water. They charge for everything else out there.
I don't know.
Why
That's my,
charge me for water here?
Right.
Water.
Yep. We were talking about that. A friend of ours, they were saying that she says, well, we don't flush the toilet unless you really have to. And I'm like, what? And she goes, we're in Massachusetts. It's the MWRA, which is, water resources.
Water resources.
And what it is that it costs you more to get rid of the water than it does to bring the water in. So she was saying that it's cheaper for her to hire a company to come and fill her pool with a tanker than it is to fucking have the hose fill it, because you're gonna get the sewage charge with the water, even though it's not going in the sewage. They don't know that, but
They don't
it's
know that.
you know,
they
there's,
just know it's running.
I know buddies of mine in the city, they were talking about their water bills. It's a couple of grand and shit. The quarterly bills.
Hell yeah! I gotta fill my pool. I haven't even opened it.
And my bill, I mean, it's a couple $100. We get septic system. I've always had a septic. I've always lived, out
Yeah,
in
I guess
the
septic.
enough where there's no sewage. And then you only got to get that pumped every couple of years. That's a couple
Yeah.
few $100.
Oh hell yeah!
At least here we have town water. I don't like the town water here. It's terrible. I wish
My
I
quarterly
really wish I
water
had a
bill was $109 this month. Damn it!
What's that?
My quarterly water bill was $109.
Boy, that's expensive for you.
But still cheap
Oh,
compared to what I was
Especially
hearing.
have you ever had your water tested, man? It's probably full of lead out there, man.
The town tells me it's tested, and it's one of the best in the state.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Good. That's right.
I know a buddy of mine. We were years ago when I first met him. He was new to town, and he was telling me, he goes, "Man, this is the fucking best water ever in this town. This water is fucking great, man. I can't believe it, man. I drink it right out of the tap. It's so good, man." I'm like, "Really? It's like okay, I make coffee with it, but." And I said, "Where did you live before?" He goes, "New Jersey."
That explains it.
Then he goes, "The water down there was terrible, man." He goes,
No way.
it smelled, dude. And I was like, "Oh wow."
Now, this water is pretty good. I drink it out of I have to filter it out of the refrigerator, but good. I never had it tested, but I got a nose.
One year, my water up in Maine started smelling like sulfur, and it was because of one of the neighbors down the road drilled another well, and he must have broke through a fucking something or another. Just had to get a filter though. It didn't do anything to the water quality. It just made it smell. So put a ceramic filter on that year. That was the end of that. But my kid put the water up this year. He
Did
didn't
your
put
neighbor
the
pay
filter
for
in.
it?
What's that?
Did your neighbor pay for your filter?
No, it doesn't work that. In Maine, are you kidding me? I remember once, right, when there was a small tornado up there, my neighbor lost all these trees, right? He started cutting wood at 10 o'clock at night to clear out his driveway. And they worked all night long, cutting, sawing, right? And I was talking to another Mainer up there, and I said, "Yeah, this motherfucker's cutting wood all night long, And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You can do that up here." He goes, "But then again," he goes, you know how you get them back?" What? I says, "How?" He goes, "Well, you can go do the same thing tonight if you want." Because nobody up here, you can't. There is no noise ordinances, and there's no time limits on things.
That's good.
It is good.
That is good.
Didn't bother me. I'm like, hey, the guy's in a jam. Do what you got to do.
Wait, should have been over there helping.
No, I don't like him. He's an asshole. I was kind of
Well,
laughing.
supervising, come on.
I was kind of
Do that,
laughing.
do that. I'm a plumber.
Oh no, mate! Wait a minute. There was too many redneck Mainers there. He probably would have fucking beat me up or something.
Yeah, they would have detected the Boston accent, right?
They get that
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah, they would have.
Get that. Up there, they refer to me as the Flatlander.
Yeah.
Get that Yankee out of there.
No, man, I'm telling you, man. I am in an area with all real Mainers, and I'm the outcast, man. They don't talk to me much, man. And, well, I don't really go to any of their meetings. I pay my dues and keep to myself, man. I'm up there and have fun with my family. But speaking of which, I gotta go get my generator.
Representation, I don't know.
What's that?
Didn't you start a war over taxation
Yeah,
without
Daddy. Have a
representation?
good day, buddy.
I know. All right. Hey, is there a fight on tonight?
Yeah, there is. UFC.
Who's fighting?
Anybody know what time? Is it early?
I can look it up. I'm not sure. 1 second, and I'll tell you.
All right.
Was there one last night?
Ow.
Yeah, there was some last night. Actually, quite a few. Like 12:30. 6 p.m. the prelim start.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for Nuggy's email then. All right, gents.
All right. Peace out.
Adios. We'll see you later. All right,
talk to you
football.
later.
Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, man. We'll see you
Be
guys.
safe. Good luck later, bro.
Dog's beating me up.
The dog beating you up, Patty?
It's 130 pounds of up in you. Go, dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it'll do it to you.
Come on,
Dog
dog.
will do it.
I'm winning. No, don't. You won't leave me alone. I didn't do nothing to her.
Heck yeah.
Cheers,
Chill,
everybody.
dog. Mm.
You know, it's taking me 2 days to unload my goddamn car. All the luggages and all the clothes, and air them out.
Why do you have to do it?
Well, not me.
Those bastards get to work.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No. Stop. Thank you.
Funny how they know with that tone change.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Hell yeah.
She just wants to play. She's baby still.
Well,
You want me to move that?
I'll go wear her out here in a little bit. We'll go outside and let her run into the Boonie Basher.
How's that? Okay.
You're all right. I know. You get overzealous.
Booty basher?
Yeah, a hornbill duck. That was weird. So, I wonder if that's going to happen again. That was wild. Kind of looked like a dodo. We'll see.
Michigan native?
All right, look at the chat. There's 18 people commenting on me. Look at that, Ruth. See what you did. Oh, God.
yes, sir.
Thing looked at me again. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So what's everybody up to today? Anything good?
I was out this
Yeah.
morning for a little bit weeding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Weeded around the girls.
They look good, Ralph. They look really good.
I know. I love them.
They look healthy as hell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's astounding what Mother Nature. It's astounding what Mother Nature's doing.
Yeah. Good to see you, Michigan.
Dirty Rotten.
Dirty Rotten is just chilling. Huh?
I'm gonna go out later and trim some bottoms off them.
There you go.
Yeah.
The girls.
Trim them away from the ground.
Yeah.
When's the last time you
I
topped
got-
them? Top them again.
Oh, hell.
I got-
Top them again. Get them booming.
I've never topped it.
Wow.
Most plants have never been topped. Those are clones. Those are clones from the Christmas tree in the shed.
I would.
And that's just how they grow.
No. No, buddy.
See?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah.
I need to clean up my garden a little bit today. Do some deep
Yeah,
pollinating.
me too. I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I got topping, I got training, I got major stuff to do.
I'm just waiting for the rain to slack up a little bit to go out there.
Ain't that bad, huh?
Well, it's just a consistent drizzle. It's just ugh.
It's a mess. One of those days.
For a dark day.
Yeah. I hate those days.
That's all right. I'll get a lot done out there on a day like today. It won't be overbearing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Get a lot done. Get weeds pulled up. Got some trying to grow around the greenhouse up here. I just in that shit right now. Wanted to take a shot back out there and hit all the corners for cobweb and shit. You know what I mean?
They do
Oh,
it.
sure. Make me feel guilty about not doing my own. I should
Shit,
clean
it's
my
gonna be
garage out.
soon enough. I'm going to clean up inside and get it ready.
Yeah, I got a lot. I'm so far behind.
Yeah.
This vacation kicked my ass. Literally.
Oh,
I clean all this shit up.
all I need is a fatty and loud music and just go.
Yeah, I hear you, Patty.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Kitty cat. Kitty cat.
Should work on my truck. Not gonna do it.
Is that your house,
I'll
Coleman?
Yeah, that's my house.
That's the back of it.
That's the back. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I remember the back.
Yeah. All right.
Is that the pickup truck right there?
Yeah.
And you had plants in there. I remember that.
Yeah. Right now it's just the empty pots, not fabric pots.
Yeah.
I can show you this one. You can see in the back is fabric pots. There.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get them clean that way.
Right.
Let them sit out in the rain for 6 months.
Is that
Recycle
your
them.
big backyard back there?
Yep, that's all mine.
Wow.
Damn.
That's a
My
nice,
little-
bro.
Trail I have to mow. I built that fire pit. Had a couple fires already. Got to have another one probably today.
There you go. There
It's
you
right
go.
Yeah,
across that UFO right here. It's where the UFO was, right
fucked
back
up.
here.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
Oh, wow.
I'd be freaking out.
See the front
Oh, I
yard?
see.
Here you go. Here's the front yard.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do with my cameras.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Oh boy. What a day.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So you still going to Colorado, Papa?
Absolutely.
And
That's-
you guys already buy the tickets?
We're gonna talk about that today when I talk to him later.
Cool. Well, think of me too, because I don't know, and I'd like to get them done instead of waiting like other people seem to be waiting.
No, I don't want to
So-
wait. I want to get it done.
Wait.
All right, we'll keep you in
Right.
mind.
You wait too long, and prices are going to jack.
Wait.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
what I want to get the fucking thing bought and paid for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to talk about it today, but we got carried away talking about other stuff. That's all right. I go see my doctor Tuesday. Let's do what he says. Give me the okay or what? I hope so. I don't see why not.
yeah.
That's cool.
The Gathering.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome if we can actually pull it off. You know, I don't know. Sure,
Yeah.
hoping so.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go to work. Everybody, I have to jump off.
All
Hey.
right,
That's my wife.
we'll talk to you
Peace
later,
out, Papa.
brother.
Everybody, you guys, thank you for
Be
holding
well.
on.
Hey,
I
Patty.
appreciate it. Everybody have a good day.
You too.
You
See later.
too.
I'm out.
Thank you very much. Bye, Patty.
Bye, Papa. My tablet.
Okay, we're at it. How do I shut this down? End broadcast.